up everyone, 007 fan here, and today we are going to be taking a look at my top 10 favorite video games of all time. A hotly anticipated game, Super Mario Maker, is probably one of the best Wii U games. And if you don't know, Super Mario Maker is a game which allows you to create and play custom Mario levels made either by you or other people who have uploaded their levels to the Mario Maker server. A complaint I had when the game was released is that there were just a couple Mario items that were missing from the game. So I was really happy when I found out that there would be downloadable content, free downloadable content I should add, that added items such as checkpoints, keys, which allows you to force boss battles, and a bunch of other cool stuff. Even if you don't like games where you make your own levels, such as Super Mario Maker, I recommend you give it a try, because this is such a well-made editor for Mario levels that it is my favorite editor game type thing. James Bond's second outing on the GameCube comes in at number 9. While it's not the best Bond game, it really does make you feel like you're Bond. The gadgets, girls, vehicles, and exotic locations of 007 really come alive. In usual Bond fashion, a gun barrel and title sequence are present, which is icing on top of the already amazing cake. My favorite level is the Exchange, but I enjoy others. In addition, it comes with multiplayer. I think we can all agree that Skyrail is the best multiplayer stage. I'm gonna get ripped apart for this one. 007 Legends was one of the first James Bond games I ever played, so I have a soft spot for it. However, I do like the Wii U version more than the PS3 version. Why? Well, I adore the Red Wire game mode, which, if you don't know, is a multiplayer mode exclusive to the Wii U version, which has one player playing as James Bond, and all the other players playing as terrorists, and they have to protect three bombs, while James Bond has to defuse all of the bombs. Also, the single-player mode isn't as bad as people would have you believe. I mean, yeah, it's not great, and a lot of the times the boss battles are a bit crappy, but they work well as games, and it's the closest we'll get to a Goldfinger game anytime soon. It works as a game, but yes, I'll give one to the haters. It's not that good of a Bond game. Before I actually played Black Ops 3, I always thought Call of Duty was the same thing over and over again. I always hated on the franchise, but, I mean, I never played or saw any footage of a game. I just kind of hated it. I mean, they were great as games and even better as shooters, if you like shooters. And while Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 are good, I think Black Ops 3 is the best. Really, just as I start doing this next thing. So yeah, Black Ops 3. Call of Duty games aren't the same thing over and over again, even though that's what I believed. So yeah, the guns are great, the DLC is great, the maps are great. I just love this game. This one's a bit of an oddball here, and I don't have much to say about it. I like the multiplayer and playing with a friend. The challenges are cool, and I love buying new cars and stages to race on. It's very well made as well, because the graphics are great and the control is solid. EA's final James Bond game is, in my opinion, their best. From Russia with Love is based off of the 1963 movie of the same name. Even more amazing is that Sean Connery actually reprised his role. The levels are fun and the perfect amount of challenge and length. My favorite level is Hedge Maze, because after that, you can spend time in a Q Lab, which is absolutely possibly the greatest thing ever on this planet for a 007 fan. Yes, it's amazing, and Sean Connery's return is simply amazing. Yes. Number 4, Quantum of Solace for the PlayStation 3. Who knew that a video game based off of a horrible movie would actually be good? Well, Quantum of Solace does just that, and possibly more, and it gave me high hopes that Activision would do good with their James Bond video game license. And they did. This game uses first person as its main point of view, but it changes to third person when you take behind cover, and the transition is very smooth, and one of the best parts about the gameplay. White Estate is easily the best level of the game, but there are many others that are actually quite good. This game is very good. Also, this game doesn't use Another Way to Die as its theme song for the title sequence. Activision knew what they were doing. Whether you're a kid or a squid, I didn't expect to like this game at all. I couldn't care less about this game when it was first released at E3 2014, or announced, I should say. But one day I was a bit bored and I decided to watch the Splatoon Direct that was being released about a month before the game's release. That got me very hyped for the game, and it was only a few weeks away. I bought it, and it's probably one of my favorite Wii U... It is my favorite Wii U game of all time, actually. And so close to being my #1 favorite game. Number 2, GoldenEye. Reloaded. While I still enjoy GoldenEye for the N64 and the Wii, I think GoldenEye Reloaded is so far the best experience for a James Bond game ever. That's all I have to say. But in all seriousness, it's a great game, and I personally love it. It is how a remake of a remake should be handled. Better controls, better graphics, better single-player mode, better multiplayer mode, even if it comes with extra stages. It's great. However, I'm going to run out of positive adjectives by the time I'm done with this, so let's head straight to number 1. I played Grand Theft Auto Online a ton, but I never really played Grand Theft Auto 5, but I wasn't exactly sure how I'm gonna put this, so I just did Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online. Anyway, this is how a multiplayer game should be done. Great things you can do with this game, and it's... I don't know what else to say, I just love it. I love races, I love death matches, I love playing with my friends, I love wrecking havoc, I love it all. However, I have to say I do have one slight complaint, and it's that I randomly get kicked. But eventually I'll do a review of this game and I'll explain that further. However, I just want to say that, regardless of that little issue, is my favorite game of all time. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. It means a lot and even notifies you when I upload new videos. Until my next video, you can check out my previous video, which were my thoughts on James Bond Special Edition DVDs. Until next time, stay awesome.